Ever heard of any classic saying from a Cantonese mom? If you have a Cantonese mom or your friends do, see if you can recognize any of these classic sayings. There are definitely more than 10, but today I'm focusing on the top 10 and have grouped them into 3 categories. Let's start with the first one. Category 1. Care and concern. This can be summarized as the do's and the don'ts, which are very common. They are made from simple words but can form many different sentences. Let's look at the do's first. Classic 1. The do's. Moms often use this Chinese character a lot, which is "多." For example, moms always say drink more water. In Cantonese, that would be 飲多啲水啊，飲多啲水啊。Or if it's a bit chilly and moms want their kids to put on an extra layer of clothes, in Cantonese is 着多件衫啦，着多件衫啦。The rationale behind this is that moms just want to make sure the kids have everything they need. Now that we have covered the do's, of course we can't forget the don'ts. So let's move on to classics 2, the don'ts. Sometimes moms show their care and concern by telling their kids not to do something by using this word. 好. For example, if kids are sitting too close while reading a book or watching TV, moms might say 好咁近睇啦，壞眼㗎啦，唔好咁近睇啦，壞眼㗎啦。Or when moms don't want them to spend too much time gaming, they might say 唔好打咁多機啦，嘥晒啲時間。唔好打咁多機啦，嘥晒啲時間。Now, moving on to the second category, we have frustration and complaints. Sometimes, moms get frustrated with their kids for different reasons, like we have reminded them to do or not to do something, and they just ignore us. Then, when things turn out exactly how we thought they would, we might say classic 3. 都話咗你㗎啦，都話咗你㗎啦。If kids try to talk back, moms usually say something like this. Classic 4. 仲駁嘴，駁嘴你就最叻。仲駁嘴，駁嘴你就最叻。When moms see their kids doing something a bit immature for their age, something they should know better, they might say something like Classic 5. 幾多歲啊你？幾多歲啊你？幾大啊你？幾大啊你？ The next 2 classics usually go hand in hand when kids are too busy with either playing or watching something until late. Moms often get frustrated and say Classic 6. 仲玩，仲唔瞓，仲玩，仲唔瞓，仲睇，仲唔瞓，仲睇，仲唔瞓。And of course, when the kids don't get enough rest, it's hard for them to get up on time the next day. Because of this, moms usually say Classic 7. 起身啦，仲瞓，起身啦，仲瞓。Now, moving on to the last category, we have advice and warnings. As moms, we naturally give our kids advice and warnings, often using different strategies. When we're trying to convince our kids to do something, here's a common phrase we might add. Classic 8. 乖啦，聽話啦，乖啦，聽話啦。In Chinese cultures, children are expected to be well-behaved, and the Chinese character 乖 is commonly used when talking to kids. Also, because of the reserved nature of the cultures, parents sometimes brush aside certain topics, saying, "You'll understand when you grow up," instead of addressing them directly. For example, Classic 9. 等你第時大個就會明㗎啦。等你第時大個就會明㗎啦。Now, for the last saying, moms usually keep this phrase in their back pocket, only pulling it out when they really have to. And when they do, it's pretty effective. Classic 10. 我數3聲，我數3聲。Share this video with your Cantonese mom or a friend who has one and see if they agree. Just a heads up, This video doesn't cover any health insurance. With Mother's Day approaching, why not learn how to say Happy Mother's Day in Cantonese too?